Alright, welcome back to the shop. Today is going to be sort of a follow-up to the angle finding level, because, you know, I had so many great responses on that. I think, I just want to say, and I've said this before, that the best thing about making YouTube videos is the comments and the constructive feedback that I get from people. I learn so much from everybody. People that are experts and people that are novices and people that are, you know, just come from different stations in life and have different insights on things. I just learned so much from everybody. I just want to say thank you and I appreciate it. The channel's moving along really nicely. I mean, like I said before, I've been real busy because I picked up sort of some contract work and I've got 2 jobs, so I don't dedicate as much time as I'd like to the channel, but, you know, I still like to get out here and bring you along, show you what I'm working on, because this is therapeutic for me. None of this stuff makes me any money. None of this stuff does anything. I just enjoy it out here. I enjoy learning about stuff. I enjoy working on stuff. I enjoy restoring things, and I try not to dedicate too much time to the negative feedback, but I'm gonna just address it real quick. I get these comments that say, you know, what you're doing isn't restoring. You're just cleaning shit up. And that's not restorations, and, you know, get on with your life kind of thing. So I'm gonna say, you know, those people aren't completely incorrect, because, you know, when I come back and just clean this stuff up, it's not a restoration like if you took a car and stripped it down to the frame, rebuilt all the sheet metal yourself and did all that stuff. Yeah, those, you know, that's craftsman stuff. I'm not a craftsman. I'm a guy out here in the shop horsing around. And you know, to take something that was garbage, that was just complete junk, that looked like this, and then bring it back and have it look like this, you know, is that a restoration? Yeah, you know, I'm just cleaning it up is all I'm doing. But at the same time, you know, it's getting used. It's getting put back to work. It's being brought back either to nearly original or even better in some cases, in my opinion. You know, if I want to modify it for my use, so be it. But anyway, you know, are these legitimate restorations? Probably not. I'm just cleaning stuff up, but, you know, whatever. But anyway, the channel's moving right along. I am sneaking up on 1,000 subscribers, but I don't care about the number of subscribers. If I had 10 subscribers, I would be happy, as long as they're good subscribers. And like I said, I couldn't be happier with the subscribers I have right now. Thank you all, every one of you, for the feedback. I learn a lot from watching your channels, from the unique insights that you have, and you know, I just can't say enough. But anyway, along those lines, what I done yesterday was I spent some time reading the comments, and, you know, I learned a lot. I learned that the piece that I was missing, I didn't even know what I was missing until somebody says, hey, you know, a ruler goes in there. And I said, oh, Wireworks says, you know, you're missing the ruler in there. And I said, you know, there's no way a ruler would go in there. But, you know, I just wasn't even thinking. I've been looking at these things my entire life, but, you know, my brain didn't make the connection that, you know, that neural nut that I was looking for. I knew what I was missing, but I didn't, you know, I just didn't put it together. And this one doesn't quite fit in here. It sort of overlaps and sticks out the bottom further than it should. So I can't. It's not a one-for-one. But even at the same time, I think that, anyway, all I'm going to say is that, you know, thank you for Wireworks, Scott Crafter, 357, Magdad, I think he commented on the channel, Rusty Gun, all these guys. Anyway, super great to have that stuff, because sometimes it's looking me right in the face. I've seen it, I know what it is, but I just don't put things together. So anyway, along those lines, I'm good. As soon as they told me that, I came out here in the shop and ran out here and said, you know what, I think maybe this will work. And of course, it's not going to work, but I might as well clean this up. So that's going to be today's video. So no more talking from here out. Well, maybe at the very end, but I'm going to clean this up, and we'll see how this turns out. Alright, so I was hoping to get the bubble level out of there. I got the cap off the end of it, but I've tried. Doesn't seem to be a reasonable way to get that out of there in one piece. So I'm going to just try to work around it as best I can. because I don't want to break it. So. Alright, I put this in the sandblaster and tried to put my thumb, the rubber glove, over the lens, and I left some tape on there. So what I'm going to do now is, you know, this is just this says made in USA, but there sure is a lack of craftsmanship. There's just these giant boogers on there. Those could be knocked out of there, so I'm going to knock those out real quick with the carbide burr. Alright, so that is just the wire wheel. There's the bad side, and it's just the wire wheel with just a couple passes. Now I'm going to run over to the buffing pad, the fiber wheel, and we'll take a look at the difference. Alright, so that's what it looked like. That's the other side. And then with the wire wheel and that fiber composite wheel, I'm super happy with how that works. While I'm doing this, let me go ahead and hit it with the buffing wheel and see what it looks like. Alright, so the glare, oh, there I am. So that combination of the wire wheel, the composite fiber wheel, and the buffing pad, you know, it does leave a pretty nice edge on there compared to what it looked like just less than a minute ago. So you can do a lot of work really quickly with the right tools. The rest of this will be time lapse. Alright, so there is the cleaned up combination square. I went ahead and hit the brass with the wire wheel and then the buffer. This is pretty cool. You know, now that I think I had recalled seeing this on maybe the Ask This Old House or something, but you know, there's a scribe built into the top of these, which is pretty cool. And you know, it's amazing how many things that you find, these secret little tools, or when you really sit back and take the time to appreciate how much thought went into these, because you know, the people that design these things probably love tools too. So anything cool they could do to jazz them up is you know, just really neat to find that stuff out. The ruler cleaned up pretty nice. I think that looks pretty good. I didn't have this on my list of to-do things. The only reason it really got on my radar was because of the insights from so many viewers that commented on this little restoration or cleanup job. But anyway, this was just a quick little project for tonight. So anyway, I just want to say thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and as always, I really look forward to reading the comments and learning from you. Thanks, and have a good night.